Humanity has always looked to the stars. For millennia, we've marveled at the sun, the center of our universe, the eternal source of light and warmth, a beacon that has fueled life on Earth since the beginning of time. But what if this eternal source of life were not eternal after all? What if, someday, our sun, the very star that sustains us, began to die? For all the wonders and beauty it has given us, the sun's inevitable death poses a dire question. Can life as we know it continue? Can humanity endure in the face of such a cosmic certainty? Join us as we journey into the distant future and explore how humanity might face the end of the sun, and how our survival could depend on reaching beyond the stars themselves. Our sun, a middle-aged star, has been shining for over 4.6 billion years, providing the energy that has made Earth a unique haven of life in the cosmos. But stars, like all things in the universe, are born, live, and die. The sun is no exception. It's currently in a stable phase, burning hydrogen in its core and emitting the light and heat that makes life possible. However, the fuel that powers it is finite, and that fuel, hydrogen, will not last forever. When the hydrogen in the sun's core begins to run out, the sun's life will be irrevocably changed. It will begin a process of transformation that, over the course of millions of years, will turn it into a red giant, an event that will forever alter our world. As the sun runs out of hydrogen, it will no longer be able to maintain the balance between the inward pull of gravity and the outward pressure from nuclear fusion. The core will contract, and the outer layers will expand. The sun's outer envelope will begin to swell dramatically, growing millions of times larger than its current size. Its outer layers will reach out towards Mercury and Venus, and possibly even Earth itself. This transformation will take place slowly at first, but over millions of years, the heat will become unbearable. For Earth, this will mark the beginning of a new, unimaginable era. Earth will begin to feel the heat in ways that are impossible to fathom. Temperatures will rise so high that the oceans, vital to life as we know it, will begin to evaporate. As the water vaporizes, it will contribute to an ever-thickening atmosphere, trapping heat and causing a runaway greenhouse effect. Storms will become apocalyptic, hurricanes and lightning violent and frequent. The once temperate climates of Earth will turn into a relentless furnace. Habitable land will become increasingly scarce. The life that once flourished will be pushed to its limits, and even the most resilient organisms may struggle to survive. Humanity's existence will be on the line as our world changes irreparably, driven by forces too vast for us to control. Facing such extreme conditions, humans may have no choice but to seek shelter beneath the Earth's surface, where we can create artificial environments capable of sustaining life. Underground cities, protected from the blistering heat above, could become the last bastion of civilization. These subterranean cities would need to be equipped with advanced technologies, systems for recycling air and water, artificial lighting, and artificial ecosystems to grow food. Yet, even with the most advanced technology, humanity would face profound challenges. The Earth's natural resources, once abundant, will be severely depleted. Fresh water will be scarce. Our very survival would depend on our ability to manage these resources with an unparalleled level of efficiency, perhaps for centuries. But the death of Earth may not be the end for humanity. In fact, it may be the catalyst for our next great leap. While Earth's climate becomes increasingly hostile, we might turn our eyes to the heavens beyond our planet. Mars, once thought of as a barren wasteland, could become the next home for human civilization. Colonies would begin to take root on the Red Planet, drawing from the same ingenuity that helped humans master Earth's environment. These colonies would be built in domes, underground bunkers, or pressurized habitats, each a fortress against the harsh Martian atmosphere. The technology to terraform parts of Mars could slowly turn its arid surface into a place where life can thrive once again. But this would be no easy task. We would need to create oxygen, grow crops, and establish sustainable water sources, all while withstanding the cold and dangerous radiation that bombards the planet. Mars could be our refuge, but it would require nothing short of a technological revolution to make it truly livable. To survive, we would need to adapt. The Moon, our closest neighbor, could provide a stepping stone for our survival. Lunar colonies, built within the Moon's craters or in vast underground bunkers, could offer safe havens from the chaotic environment on Earth. With limited resources but advanced technologies, humanity would begin to lay the foundation for a new future in space. We would harness the Moon's minerals and use them to construct ships capable of traveling to distant worlds, expanding beyond our solar system. Mars and the Moon will not be permanent homes, but they will be essential for our journey into the cosmos. The death of the Sun will not just force us to find refuge on other planets. It will drive humanity to venture beyond the boundaries of our own solar system. Advanced spacecraft, capable of traveling at a fraction of the speed of light, will be necessary for interstellar travel. As we journey beyond the solar system, we will seek out new stars, new worlds, planets that might offer the same life-sustaining conditions that Earth once provided. Perhaps planets orbiting stars like Alpha Centauri or Proxima b, once distant dreams, could become humanity's new home. These exoplanets, found in the so-called habitable zone, might one day support life, just as Earth has. And so, our quest to survive will take us far beyond the familiar stars into the dark voids of space as we seek to preserve humanity across the stars. On these new worlds, humanity will face the challenge of rebuilding, starting anew. But it is here that we might find the true test of our survival. The technology that got us here, our spacecraft, our terraforming machines, and our artificial ecosystems, will serve as the foundation for a new civilization. Yet, just as Earth once was, these new planets will be fragile. We will need to tread carefully, respecting the environments we discover and ensure that we do not repeat the mistakes of the past. The legacy of Earth, both the beauty and the tragedy, will be our guide as we adapt to these new worlds, drawing from the wisdom of the generations that came before us. Perhaps, in the distant future, we will look back and realize that the death of the Sun was not just a catastrophe, but the event that propelled us to greater heights, to a future beyond the stars. As the Sun exhausts its fuel and becomes a white dwarf, the Earth will be left to freeze, becoming a silent, frozen ball of rock, an uninhabitable relic of our past. The once vibrant oceans will have turned to ice, and the once thriving ecosystems will be gone. The Earth, having birthed us, will one day become a cold monument to the transience of life in the universe. The Sun's transformation will mark the end of an era for our home. But that doesn't mean our story will end here. For while Earth may be lost to the ravages of time, humanity's journey is just beginning. Our future lies in the stars. The death of the Sun will be a defining moment in our history, but it will not be the end. It will mark the beginning of humanity's greatest adventure, a journey to the stars where we will seek new worlds, new homes, and new possibilities. The cosmos, vast and infinite, offers us the potential for rebirth, for the creation of new worlds and the preservation of life itself. As we look toward the heavens, we are reminded that even in the face of unimaginable change, humanity will endure. The sun may die, but we will rise, and we will continue our journey, reaching ever further into the cosmos, exploring, surviving, and thriving. The death of the sun is inevitable, but humanity's future is ours to shape. And as we venture into the vast unknown, we carry with us the legacy of Earth and the hope of new worlds. The journey of survival, adaptation, and exploration will continue long after the last light of our sun fades into the darkness of space.